What's going on, my fine people? You know what? I agree. I'm in a mood today. So I agree with Helmsy here. Now, apologies to the red team, but you're not going to hear this. But you're going to hear me talking. You're not going to hear what I'm doing right now. But sometimes you just gotta remind yourself. Sometimes you have to remind yourself just how goddamn back we are. Sometimes you have to remember that things that are dropped into your lap and just how goddamn back we are in this game. How well fed the versus CPU audience is today, baby. That's right, baby. We're back. I don't even care the camera's not on. Oh, we are so goddamn back. We are so goddamn back. We are so back. How we doing, boys? How we doing? How we all doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing great. Sorry. For those of you, we were playing Mac the Knife for the YouTube audience. Apologies. I can't play the music over there, so we had to have the music on over on Purple side. I hope you guys are having a great night. Well, let's talk about it. I'm aware. I know all the Billy Napier stuff. I'm not worried about any. I'm not worried about actual CFB right now. You know what I'm waiting for? Are you waiting for whatever? All right, Master. Here's what I need you to do. Here's what I need you to do, Master. I need you to. This is the Master Gerwie Challenge. You ready? Don't talk about a Boston sports team for 24 hours. Buster Faulkner's a Florida Gator? Yes. Octopath Traveler is out today. I have not had a chance to play it yet. How do the fellow Oregon fans feel about Chris Henry Jr. flipping? I think Oregon fans are not well, Henry flipped away from Oregon, right? I don't think they're very happy. I mean, impulse buy the grocery store, the Ghirardelli caramel-filled white chocolate squares. Oh, that sounds immaculate. He flipped from Oregon to OSU. I gotcha. What's the new patch? I'm going to talk about it. I mean, you guys should already know about this, but I'm going to talk about it. Where'd it go? Where did it go? I need to find it. You'll have to excuse me, 'cause I don't know. Here we go. Ha! Chat, welcome to the patch notes, title update notes for college football today. So there was a title update. You haven't played over in a month? Doesn't mean you can't keep a track of where they're coming from. What's up, you like that, man? How we doing? Ryan Dable to PSU. Don't care. This is what I care about right now. We're going to talk about this. We'll talk about everything else as the night goes on. There was a title update today. It is a massive title update for AI players. If you play Madden, you know what I'm getting ready to talk about. If you don't play Madden, that's okay. I'm about to show you guys some cool stuff. Title update is now live for College Football 26. It was live this morning. So if you've played the game today, you have seen this. So smarter AI run play calling and north-south ball carrier logic. My favorite part is that I told people about this and people were telling me I was crazy. And I was like, nope, it's real. It's real. And then this came out at 2:30 and people were like, oh, how did Mills know? How did Mills know? Oh my God, how did Mills know? You mean something like, hey, maybe, you know what? Maybe I actually, play the game and tested it out this morning using my own eyes because I am a versus CPU top player for a reason. Duh. Maybe I actually tested the game out for myself. Maybe some of y'all should shut your effing mouths when speaking to the goddamn GOAT of versus CPU play. Maybe you need to you know what? I'm normally pretty nice about this. I'm normally pretty humble. I'm gonna take a step back for a second. There's nobody on this planet that puts as much work into versus CPU than I do. And this isn't, I'm not saying there aren't slider creators. There aren't people that play it. There's no one that puts as much work into what's right, what's wrong, the little things. There's not a person on this planet that puts more work into this, okay? Haven't seen that from my team so far. Money trees, that's because you're controlling it. When I have to say I'm humble, that defeats the purpose. Dom Santi, when you have to tell me that you're talking shit without subbing in this channel, you need to take your little ass out of here. How about that? You got to pay to talk shit to me. Anyway, I'm not normally like this, so I'm going to have a night. Okay? I'm going to have a night. I am... Bub, I'll never pay your ass. I mean, it's up to you. You can watch ads here. You know what? I got you, Dom. Enjoy. Oh, I can't run them yet. I was like this 2 days ago? What do you mean? What was I? Wait. What? I was like this what? Wait, what was I like 2 days ago, big dog? Come on, you want to speak up? Speak up. You want to speak up? Speak up. What was I like 2 days ago? Because I was having a conversation about sports? Did I appoint my opinion on sports as the end all be all? No, that's what I thought. Shh. The adults are speaking. Anyway, I'm going to say this right now. There's nobody that puts the work into versus CPU, getting feedback back, trying to find the things that are right and wrong. Talking all shorts of shit on chat over the CFP rankings. I find it funny you have to say I'm humble. The humble ones don't have to say that, sir. I'm sorry. The humble ones don't have to say that. When I'm about to say the things I'm about to say, I want to make sure that people understand that, I don't normally say this stuff. So again, zip it. Zip it before I zip it for you. Don't make me spank your ass like the child you are. Anyway, I don't like to ban people, but God, don't be a douchebag. Yeah, you see other people starting to chime in, Dom Santi? That means it's you. There's nobody that puts the work in that I put in. And this is why I'm proud. I didn't cause these changes, but I damn well helped the feedback that drove some of them. Okay? I didn't cause these changes. There are people working at EA that stood up and were big-time advocates of verse CPU play. And I'm very happy that we have those voices inside that studio. Those voices know who they are. And I don't want to be the guy that outs them. They can be, if they want to talk about it, they will. I can never come back. I can care less. Like I said, Tuesday, I picked a bad day to come back and hear Mills rant. All right, brother. How long you been following? 2024. Yeah, you know what? Chat, I need a yes or a no. 1 if we leave, 2 if he's banned. 1 if we keep him, 2 if he's banned. I'm gonna let the chat be it. I'm not gonna do it. Dom Sandy, just so good. I didn't do it. Chat did it. I want you to look at the numbers on that, Dom Sandy. So it wasn't King. It wasn't King that did this. Yo, Young Dab with a 2-month membership over on YouTube. Thank you, brother. Thank you. So just out of curiosity, Dom Sandy, anything else there, bud? You didn't get one person in here standing up for you. Just want to make sure you know. I'm giving you one more chance here. I'm giving you one more chance to say something because I want to make sure you know. I want to make sure you know that I gave you an opportunity to say it. I don't care. Came here to update, not your rage at chat. Gotcha. Well, no, it's not a chat. It's you. It's you. See ya. Anyway. All right. So the people that advocate for the Verse CPU crowd in that studio, I want to give a personal thank you to. There have been a lot of people in that studio that I'm fortunate enough to have direct ties with, that I'm allowed to give feedback to. And those people really went to bat for us, not only in Madden, but in college football, as you can see. And this, to be clear, Corn, sir, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you, man. You're allowed to talk shit. To be fair, any of you can talk shit to me. I'm just, don't be a dickhead like him. People aren't forced to watch you. Much the same. People love that stuff. People love the attention. It is what it is. Don't worry about it. Young Dap, I appreciate you over there, by the way. Seem angry? Something happened? Oh no! Above the vines, we're over in. People are being dumb in Twitch chat. You don't get to see it. You can see it over here, but or up here. It's not your problem. You're good. Anyway, so those people I want to give a very personal thank you to. The people that fought for us. And by the way, this update, I can tell you right now, did not have to come to college football. There were a couple people in that studio that really fought for us to have one more update. Remember that update that happened last year in March that got the pitching fixed for the option play that we got just kind of anywhere, out of nowhere? Those same group of people fought for us to have this kind of update for Verse AI. And I'm very happy we got it. Let me get that out of the way first. So, you're good above the vines. No big deal. So first of all, I'm appointing myself the go-to Verse CPU play, because this has been stuff that I've called out since day one. All right. The run game is something that I have called out since day one, since before day one. Yeah, the notes are only on Twitter, Young Dap. They didn't do a whole thing. There, see, there's somebody that's been fighting for us. There's somebody that fought for us. I appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the people that deserve the real thanks. So here, it's base 2027 heal. I have good vibes for that. We'll see. Smarter AI run play calling, north-south ball carrier logic. Again, this is what we talked about in Madden, where guys, when they play, what was happening before is, if this is the line of scrimmage right here, halfbacks would go like this on a stretch play and then just keep stretching it out, right? Instead of seeing, hole, let's go up. Mole with a 2 gifted. Appreciate that. 2 more dudes. No ads for 30 days. And it's the same thing for, if this is, again, line of scrimmage, it's the same thing for guys on a halfback dive and then they see it outside. They'd rather kick it outside and continue going instead of trying to get 2 to 3 yards and make it a positive play. Go for sports. Coffee beans. Coffee beans. Thank you so much for the tier 1, my brother. Starting the hype train too. Welcome into the squad, Coffee. Yeah, the patch is out. This update is out as of this morning. If you've played the game today, you've seen this. So again, we're talking about running backs that are more worried about north-south than they are east-west. They will still do east-west, but their goal is try to get positive yards when you can. It is noticeably different when you play. If you play versus CPU on a regular basis, you will absolutely understand it very, very quickly. Eric Y95, thank you for the tier 1, getting in on the hype train. Appreciate you. Drops should be on for the channel. Uptick. Can anyone else confirm that drops are on for the Twitch side? They should be on, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll take it out of the title. Matter of fact, let me double check. Drops are on. There we go. So we're good. All right, number 2, improved AI QB sack avoidance and late game clock management. What this means is for the QB, we saw too often that the QB would throw a Hail Mary, especially they really like this timing shot play. You know this play, chat, where the running back's out here and the QB would throw the ball here with like no time on the clock, or here, or they would run. You know, you guys know that play call, right? Well, they'll still call the play, but they will more the Minneapolis Miracle, yes. They will more often throw to the points that are to the end zone now. They will more often now. They'll still call Hail Mary. They'll still call the normal Hail Mary where it's like this, the goal line Hail Mary. But even if they call the other play, they will call the other stuff. Okay? All right? QB juke exploit fixes and stronger defender containment. So no, the Oregon part of the Dynasty would have still happened. Oh, maybe you're right. Wouldn't it? Because it was a short pick on Hail Mary, right? Giant, thank you for the 73-month tier 1 resub. Welcome back to the squad. I love when we ban somebody and then we get like a bunch of subs together to like celebrate it. It feels like the hype train is like the funeral. QB juke exploit fixes are mostly for online. You could do it offline, but most people, I don't see most offline players using the QB juke exploits. It was you could juke in this if you took your hand off the turbo, you could juke the same way they were running, and they would get a speed burst. I built a cult. It kind of is what it is. I hate to say that it's a cult. I always tell you guys not to call it a cult, but it's kind of a cult. And stronger defender containment is the outside defenders will break off of their contains, of their edge rushes faster if you start to roll out of the pocket. So you'll get better outside contains. Is it perfect? No. Is it better? Yes. It is much better. So there is not a list of all the new uniforms. So coach, and the coach adjustment reset. Coach adjustment reset was if you changed your wear and tear coach adjustment in the menu, in the in-game menu, it would change all of your other coach adjustments. So we were going 4-8 and still getting a good recruiting class. I mean, I think that's still, I still think that's really good, Tharkum, for South Carolina. I agree. No, it's new blood. It's new blood. I appreciate that. Yeah. AI play. So here's what we're going to talk about a little more in depth here. The AI run game play calling logic rely more heavily on their most effective run types. We talked about this with Madden, inside zone, HB dive, those type of plays. The plays that are, the ones that we call and we're like, hey, we need easy yards, easy 3 yards. They'll call more of this. How many coins could you get for this job? I think I might have got them all. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Uptick? We mean for this drop? I don't know what they are. I don't know what the drops are. I don't really play cut, unfortunately. So again, they're going to rely more on that, and they're going to be relying more on getting their shoulders upfield. Reduce unnecessary skill moves by ball carriers. Talked about that both inside the tackles and behind the line of scrimmage to focus on decisive north-south running. So again, what we're talking about here is instead of them trying to be Barry Sanders behind the line of scrimmage, their goal is positive yards. Their goal is positive yards forward. And that's big because tackle for loss is one of the biggest problems in the CPU offense. In dominating a CPU offense, one of the biggest issues we have is the CPU run game is its own problem. What I will say is this as well. We're going to talk about the CPU QBs, some of the things that aren't mentioned here that I've seen so far as well. But what I want to talk about is if the CPU can run the ball successfully, if you have a problem with the CPU passing game, now you can use sliders to nerf the CPU passing game if you want, and they can still run an effective offense. That's why the CPU running the ball is so important, because if we want to nerf the CPU passing game to bring it back down to like normal, if we did that before, we would essentially be nerfing the entire CPU offense. because if the CPU can't run the ball and then you nerf their passing, I showed you the pie chart before, right? Now they can run the ball and still be effective at that, and the really good passers will still be able to pass, and we can mess with sliders. So, essentially mess with sliders to make the pass game more realistic if you really want to. AI QBs will have better consideration of throwing the ball away when all receivers are covered to avoid taking unnecessary sacks. One of the biggest problems with lowering QB accuracy as a slider, and in general, if you have a very good secondary, is the CPU will bounce around in the backfield and take a sack instead of just getting the ball out. Now they will get the ball out, and mind you, this is not written in here, but I'm going to talk about it. This is added on to this, okay? They will throw to covered receivers. They will throw, and I've seen this happen, they are more apt to throw to partially covered receivers now as an effort to get the ball out and not take a sack. So before, what would happen is, if you had, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you had this covered, if you had this covered, this covered, this covered, and this covered, they wouldn't, like within the first second, I'm not talking about the entire play, because we all know normally this drag route right here would get open, or this would get open because it's a leveled throw. If you had somebody covering both of these routes for like 1 second, the CPU would just throw it out here. And we see that a lot because we see, CPU going 18 for 20 for 160 yards. Well, that's not necessarily realistic unless you have a quarterback that's game managing. You know what I mean? Lower awareness, so be it. Now the CPU quarterbacks look at like partially covered receivers and will throw. That helps with their completion percentage, and it helps with the yardage per play a lot too. So again, those two things are actually pretty big. They're not listed in here, but I've seen the same behavior today playing college football that I saw in Madden a couple weeks ago when this released. So I am almost certain. I will never say 100% unless they say it. I'm almost certain that behavior is in college football right now. So that's one of the things I really love about that. AI clock management, we talked about why with the improved targeting of the end zone and throwing the ball away near halftime and in late game situations. We talked about that. One of the big things, especially in near halftime, is it would give you another possession to possibly get a field goal. Now they're more apt to get the ball out and not throw like these underneath interceptions anymore. The underneath interceptions were a huge thing towards the end of the half. General gameplay. I can't speak tonight. Address the unrealistic QB speed boost when juking the backfield. Again, this is more of an online balancing thing, but it was happening throughout the game. I just didn't see most verse CPU players using it. Improved defender pursuit so they maintain proper containment angles against QB jukes. Again, this is contained around rollouts where the quarterback can juke to get outside. They will now be able to adjust for those jukes. With the fixes, both aspects of QB jukes behind the line have been rebalanced. No more unintended speed boosts, and defenders now keep stronger containment. Again, in a way to kind of counteract how quick quarterbacks can get out. By the way, this doesn't say this here. This works up the middle more. It's not perfect. You still want to spy against really quick quarterbacks because they will run on you. But this works with, there's more shedding when the quarterback starts running north-south as well. It's harder to get to them because they're running north-south, but it's definitely something you can do. Okay? And then this is a big one. Fix an issue with changing wear and tear subs at play call would reset all of your coaching adjustments. So again, if you're in your play call screen, when you click the right stick in and push RB or R1 once, you can see all of those wear and tear changes in there. By the way, they fixed the running back one that said wear or that grinded out all the time. It now says the normal, whatever default it is, and works correctly now. It was changing all of your other coaching assignments back to default. So There was a guy on Twitter named, I think his name is Shellback Media. Shout out to him because he was one of the ones that found this, and then one of the videos he sent in, I was able to send over and say, hey, look, this is when it's happening. When he's doing this. So it's kind of cool that actually got fixed too, as something gameplay wise was a real annoyance that every time you wanted to adjust something in the wear and tear menu, your coaching adjustments to go back to normal. So that is the updates. That is all the updates. There are no Dynasty updates for this. This is all Verse AI. This is all gameplay stuff. There were a lot of uniforms that were added. They said they added the Oregon Marble helmets. The Oregon Marble helmets are the one thing they posted that I've not found in game. If it's in game, I don't know where it is. They've got 31 helmets, and I scrolled through all of them looking for it. So that's the big thing. What's up, Derek? How we doing, dude? Also notice coaching adjustments not randomly flipping for a half slide right. Yep, or something. Yeah, that's the one. All right, so we're good. All right, how we doing? So here's the real question, and I'm gonna ask you guys because I know what we did with Madden. They added the Colorado State Day snow uniforms. Really? Nice. Here's the real question. Do we continue with Coach Mills year 8? Or do we restart? I'm going to let you guys decide. Twitch side's got a poll that's going to run. I'm going to let you guys decide. I'm 50-50 on it right now. Let me see here. Does Coach Mills restart? Yes, no. 2 minutes, poll is up. 2 minutes, poll is up. I'll let you guys decide it. Want the new? Civilized Savage, Tier 1, 26-month resub. Welcome back to the squad. If we restart, do we want to do the wheel? Do we want to do the wheel? If we restart, can we return to press conferences? We'll see. Jesus Christ. Who is the one person that voted for no? I'm actually curious. I'm okay with you voting for no, by the way. I'm okay with you voting for no. I just want to know who the one person was. And I want to know the reason why. I want you to speak up. I vote restart and take over Penn State. No. Wisconsin, please take over from Fickle. Wait, what are the options for again? Yes is if we restart our franchise. Just look at the bottom 10 in 2026 recruiting rankings and do the wheel there. Can we really Penn State? You guys are violent. You guys are violent against Penn State. Too much of a break to continue? I voted no, just to be different. You personally gonna restart? You suck, Streamako. Wheel of Magic. Clive, thank you for the blurb. Truck Jr. with a 13-month Tier 1 resub. Welcome back to the squad. Right behind him. Go ahead and share it, DP. Go ahead and share it, DP. I know it's there. I vote yes, and I'm ready to offer a sweet NIL deal to lead the Razorbacks. Razorbacks would be a fun team, Nasty. For being in the SEC and being kind of like on the low end. There he is. DP with the Prime Gaming 46-month resub. Brother, welcome back to the squad. Maddie Summers just became a member over on the red team. Welcome, my dude. I appreciate that. Okay, only I know you just followed me, and I don't normally call out followers because I appreciate you guys following, and a lot of you like to lurk. Are you in the chat right now? I need to know something. I want to be. The answer is yes. Okay, so we're restarting. I just want to say something. So only Izzy just followed the channel. It's only Izzy, and that's the name. I'm not gonna lie. I looked up at the activity log, and I went, "Oh no, what is that name?" I could have sworn that it had a J in there, and I got scared for a second. I was worried. I was like, "Oh my God. What is the first chat coming through for this?" I thought Armand might have an alt account. I started getting worried. Izzy, thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate that. We don't normally call a ton of follows out here. I purposely don't because a lot of people like to follow and stay under the radar. I just wanted to let you know. I love your content. I appreciate it. I want to know because the why. Okay, so see the name? See the name, chat? Do you see where I'm at? It said only Izzy, but the Y kind of like was there and kind of looked like a J, and I was like, is that PG-13? I need the Ron Killings. I don't think that's PG. I need the Ron Killings. I don't think that's PG. All right, we will start a new one. We'll start a new one. You see, yeah, okay. You see it, Stubbs. You see it. We're good. Okay, we will start a new one. We will start a new chat. Start.
Welcome back to Dynasty mode.
Single player.
Next,
wait, Cloud Multi-User.
If you're looking for the
active roster.
EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000
on my way to make an only Jizzy account.
Or you can select the roster.
You know what, only Izzy? You know what? I appreciate the follows so much. And I appreciate the fact that you've given such fun to this chat tonight. Here. 30 days, no ads on me. 30 days, no ads on me, my brother. I hope you enjoy the channel, my dude. Writing a fanfic for Thunderbolts while... Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. We can't... Where is it? Right here. By the way, why is the background up there?
Your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year.
I need to know what was
list of available
natural jizz. Please don't.
Created teams and customize your conferences complete with
Please don't.
And protected rivals.
I don't know where it was. Natural. Okay, wait, not natural. Who was it? The name is I'm on Organism. What is this fanfic for Thunderbolts? I need to know who's getting shipped. Who's getting shipped in this fanfic? Unnatural jizz. You know how many times I've had to hit OK on the mod, by the way, on the auto mod. Dynasty settings. Coach XP normal. Pre-order bonus is off. 9 on 25. The Mills fanfic? Who am I getting shipped with? Solo 45 on Twitch Prime. Resub, welcome back to the squad, my dude. I love how they showed Orcase. Yeah, it's not in the game, Josh. I sent a message over that it wasn't in the game. It's the one that isn't. Unfortunately, there's also 31. There's also 31. Exclamation point, CFB wheel. Somebody hit me. Oh, did Mo not have a sub? Oh, Armand, thank you. I didn't realize Mo didn't have a sub. We got to keep Mo subbed up. Mo gifted 2 subs. We got to keep him subbed up. Oh, Ho Chi Minh. Sorry about that, Mo. I didn't even realize it, brother. Armand, thank you for giving a sub out to Mo. And then also Squilly Squill with the 42-month tier 1 resub. Welcome back to the squad. Probably secret code. You have to enter in a helmet selection to get the marble helmet. Up, down, left, right, marble. It's like lizard, but chat, I'm sorry for what's about to happen. Wait, can I turn the darkness on? Darkness, yes. Darkness. Just caught up. Looks like we need to reset my sliders and start for default. If you have sliders, I would at least consider starting back on default. All right. I'm not taking Army. Should use Kentucky or Memphis. Part of me wants to do a Mountain West one. Have we done a Mountain West team yet? Armand! Talk to me. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We need to protect him at all costs. Have we done a Sun Belt too? Wyoming? The Wymoning? Nope. That's the Mountain West is my one mulligan, chat. Don't always just start at the very bottom. You do that a lot. No, I mean I don't want to start at the bottom. I'm saying maybe a good team. Georgia Tech and bring back the Paul Johnson offense. Josh, I'm a Navy fan. Trust. That's a good point, Lambo. We could also do it like a middle of the road big time team, a big belt team. I did say that we were that I gave the Mountain West by one mulligan. Yo, Kodiak, I'm glad to hear that, man. Double the recruiting archetype bids. I got to do one more. I got to do the go-go. People wanted the go-go because it's an offensive game, so I'm going to do a recruiting vid on the go-go. I guess we did do Marshall. Is this the Maryland arc, chat? Is this when we finally get the Maryland arc? No, it's not even Pac-12. Whoo! My lord. Oh, that's right. They're not ACC anymore. That's a great call. I completely forgot about that. All right, so what is ACC wheel? This could, you know what's funny? Hello? There it is. There is no ACC. Rebuild Miami since I'll be Mole. you're Mole. You are playing with fire in this chat, baby. There are enough Miami fans in here that really go nuts over you. Back to Wake. That's a good point, actually. There are enough Miami fans in here, Mole. You're playing with. I played with fire too much. No, I know. Someone was joking. Notre Dame deserves it. One man's opinion. Shut up and turn the camera off. You guys do what you need to do with Mole. I actually agree. So, but anyway. Is there any team on here that we want to give a mulligan to, chat? I kind of want to make Cal the mulligan. Would Cal be a good mulligan? I think Cal would be kind of cool, fun to play. Millsy Franklin takes over Virginia Tech. Virginia after year one is, oh my God. All right, I'll remove Cal. Fire Cristobal and rebuild. Armand with 100 bits. All right, chat. Here's what we're gonna do: 1 for thumbs up, 2 for thumbs down on the mulligan for Boston College. 1 on thumbs up, 2 for thumbs down. Thumbs up if you want to use the mulligan. 2 of you don't. That's a lot of 2s, Zach Meyer. I'm sorry, brother. Okay, I got you. Sorry, for those of you who hit 1, that was a lot of 2s at once. UNC, chat. 1, we use it. 2, we lose it. 1, we keep it. 2, we lose it. Oh, that's much closer. Oh, that's much closer. That is much closer. I see some 1s and 2s over on the YouTube side as well. All right, Twitch has got a poll coming. Use mulligan. Yes, no. Chat, 1 minute. 1 minute on Twitch. 1 minute on Twitch. 1 minute on Twitch. It's up. Use mulligan, yes or no. I will let you decide, chat. This is a you decision. This is a you call, chat. What's the wheel for? We're picking a team. Save the Tar Heels from Jordan Hudson. People on YouTube can Venmo me and I'll vote for them. You want to Venmo to Natural Heel, YouTube. Look much closer in chat. Wait, what am I looking at? Who did it land on? UNC. Sorry. What kind of team do I want? I don't know. It's whatever. We'll find a story in anything, Poopy. You know what I mean? Well, that's pretty much done for. Okay, there we go. Remove UNC, chat. You had your opportunity. This is a nice wheel. Racer did a good job on this. Stanford, chat. 1, we keep them. 2, we lose them. Me and Andrew Luck working hand in hand, chat. Hold on. This might change. Wait. Stop the 1s and 2s for a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Can I change your mind? You ready for this? Hold. I will show up to the press conferences as General Andrew Luck and speak as General Andrew Luck for the press conferences. Every single time I'll be like, dearest mother, no, I can't do it. I'm not buying a mid-century soldier. No, absolutely not. Get out of here, chat. No, 100% no. Absolutely. I knew exactly what was happening. It's not no. Absolutely not, you sons of bitches. Hey, babe. Faye? Dearest mother. That would have been incredible content. Yo, Ladarius, thank you, man. Thank you for the kind words over on YouTube. Where is she? 1 second, chat.
Yes.
Hey. Do you think we could find, chat, what would you say the garb is like? What would you describe a mid-century, it's a Civil War outfit. Do you think we could find a Civil War outfit?
In Gettysburg.
Oh, we probably could, couldn't we?
Yeah.
You think it would be expensive?
Yes.
Really? No, I don't need like a real one. I'm talking like just like a replica.
Why?
So, okay, if I do
Also, which side are you on?
It's blue and gray, right? So I'd have to be on the north, right? The north one?
Yes.
The north is good guys, right?
Yes, the North is the good guys.
Okay, that's the one I want to be in then. Blue.
You don't want to be a Confederate soldier.
Blue, yeah, I want to be blue, right?
I think it's blue.
Blue is Union. Right?
I don't know.
Okay, just making sure.
I didn't do well in school.
Okay. Blue is Union. Chat says blue is Union. We're good.
Okay, big chat.
So there is do you have your Twitter near you?
I'm on my phone.
I know. Okay, so go onto Twitter real quick.
Okay.
And I need you to look up, chat, what the hell is the handle? Captain. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's CAPT Andrew Luck.
Okay, say it again. I was putting you on speakerphone.
CAPT like Captain.
Okay.
Andrew Luck. Okay?
Captain Andrew Luck.
Yes. So he is an ex-NFL. It's not his account. It's a parody account. But Andrew Luck is a quarterback that retired early from the Indianapolis Colts because he had head injuries, right? His entire account is Dearest Mother. So it's Andrew Luck acting like a captain in the Union as part of the Civil War, writing to his mother about his football team.
What?
Yes. So he is now he's the GM of Stanford. So he's talking about like the Stanford football team. Like they did not have green hair in the Civil War. Let it go. So, dearest Mama Mills, what we're thinking of is, so if I took over Stanford, I could dress up like a Union soldier and and do the press conferences as Captain Andrew Luck, but as
Oh my goodness.
where I go, dearest mother, we did not have the day I had prepared for. But
Absurd.
right, okay, just making sure. I want to make sure, but I don't think we can find one, right? We are close enough to Gettysburg. We probably could.
That's the thing. We're close enough.
We'll put that one on hold. Thank you. Goodbye.
Road trip.
All right. She's taking too much of the chat's time. Dude, that is an amazing idea. So what I'm hearing is yes. Chat, Virginia Tech, 1 or 2. 1 or 2, chat. Oh, there are some ones in chat. Not for the entrance. If you're voting for the entrance, change your vote. You're gonna make me do it again, chat. You're gonna make me do it again, chat. You're gonna make me do it again. New poll. Mulligan. Yes. No. Polls up, chat. Polls up. Poll is up. It's Virginia Tech, but there are a lot of other good teams still on here, too. Ooh, this one's closer. Those are all the teams that are on there, chat. Pitt, Syracuse, Virginia would still be good. Duke would be interesting. Florida State could be interesting. Georgia Tech would be interesting. Louisville would be interesting. All of those would be interesting, but Virginia Tech is a good one. But again, I wouldn't do it for the entrance because remember, I don't even know if I can play the entrance on stream. It says yes, there's the mulligan, chat. The mulligan has been used. The mulligan has been used. The mulligan has been used. Chat did it. Kareem the Dream, 8 months here, 1 resub. Welcome back to the squad. Wait, was that real Big B? Big B, did I miss yours? Maddie, what's the YouTube you put in there? What's the link you just put in YouTube? Sorry, chat. Georgia Tech is out. You guys use your mulligan. No, start of the season, Pit TC. There is no start today in college. Oh, I got you, Matthew Summers. Louisville out. You guys use your mulligan. Now we're on the thoughts of the wheel, boys. Get to Miami. Get to Miami. Get to Miami. Get to Miami. Damn it. Is Miami too good of a team to start with? Oh, Syracuse is gone. What are the no's? What are the no's on here right now? With my team, with Navy, I have KC, but I would do it offline. What are the no's on here, chat? Clemson and Miami? We did Clemson. Clemson's no. All right, no Clemson, no Miami. Wait, why no Duke? Why no Duke? Wait, why is Duke a no? I just don't like Duke. It makes sense. Okay, never mind. I have a favorite. I don't sim games, Axel. I mean, chat, I don't know, man. You guys, you keep saying sim. I don't sim any games. No, that was fixed, Helmsy. 2 times. Fate has spoken, chat. Fate has spoken. The mulligan will not allow it. The mulligan was used. Tech has a 3 times mulligan? No, stop it. They are, Robo. Some of the new uniforms they put in is nice. So we agree Miami can't be it, right? We agree that it can't be Miami, right? I don't care enough about special teams. You're kidding me? Oh, what do you mean? I'm the return merchant, Boldy. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm like, my literal nickname is the return merchant. We're gonna go Pitt. I mean, because I won't be Miami here. Just for what it's worth, Miami won. Miami won. Miami did win, but we're not doing it. Yeah, Miami's too good. Obey the wheel. Bengals the best punter ever. Yeah, but I'm the best returner ever. Press quarters all day. Taking my talents to South Beach. No. Death spins is my. Give me the wheel. I'll do one death spin for you. I'll do one death spin, but that's it. I'll do one death spin, but that's it. Give me somebody put the wheel in there. Snagger, we have a road to glory that we'll be going back to. I'll give you one death spin. And that means you get one conference and one spin. You ready? 1 second. It was almost the Pac-12. I almost banned the entire chat. I really hate how good their playbook is, though. Did Bengal do the Texas State Bobcats chat? Did he do a full one? Yeah, he did that. I would say he did one. I would learn to deal with it, Helmsy. I like that Bengals header on his YouTube is the Giants logo. He knows ball. Yeah, he did Texas. He did like a 6-video Texas State run. You should do a Big Ten spin. I'll give you a Big Ten spin. You ready? There's your Big Ten spin. Didn't we do Purdue? I still think Pitt's better. Right? I still think Pitt's better than that. This is what we should always do, chat. We should do one spin from every conference and vote on those. No, we're gonna be head coach, X-Cabin. USF? I'm still saying Pitt. You all knew this was coming up at some point. Y'all knew that was coming up at some point. If you didn't think that team was coming up at some point, country roads take me home to the place where I belong. Liberty. And it's Pitt's rival, yeah, right? West Virginia Mountain. You couldn't pay me enough. You couldn't pay me enough to deal with this team right now. You couldn't pay me enough to deal with Akron right now. Did I miss anybody? Load wheel. You couldn't pay me enough to be Akron right now. Oh, could you imagine, chat? Could you imagine? I'm not spinning the Pac-12. Could you imagine being LSU? I'm not spinning. You got what was wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is spin 4 teams? What am I spinning here? You just want Notre Dame to pop up. Stop it. Y'all are chaos merchants. Y'all are chaos merchants. That's all it is. Mills Mora. Stop it. All right.
It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Time to figure out now for the fun part. Here you'll create. Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter.
Just coach every team. Yeah, why not?
What's most important to you?
Wait, what's the build I wanted to do?
Acquiring new talent.
Where's my collegefootball.gg love here? Coach abilities. Which way did I want to try? Didn't I want to try talent developer this time, chat? That's the one we haven't gone with, right? Go with the Heisman, the Fungano, or whatever his name is. Clive, thank you for the blurb, by the way. Where is talent developer? I know tactician levels up faster because it wins, Knuckles. Talent developer is too good, is it? Well, that's the one I never do, though. Is the one I never do is the one between motivator and recruiting, right? Recruiter and motivator. Talent developer is recruiter motivator. Talent developer is its own tree. No, I knew you have to. I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's between the two, right? It's so good. I don't think we've tried that though, right? Because I always stay away from the recruiting tree. Get some merch. I say Madden plays was better, still too easy. It's too easy because of the run game. But you can fix that if you really want to. It's not going to be as realistic as you want, but you can fix it. Country road, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. Wait, what? No, I need to go to Marshall now. The run game. The one thing that a lot of people say, C Knuckles, is that the run game in Madden is too easy. Yeah, it can be. It isn't for me because I'm alone. Marcus Freeman is a really good looking head coach. Wait, what? I'm not picking the same coach that I pick every time. Where is he? Here he is. That's the same coach I pick every time. We gotta change him up a little bit. I want somebody with a visor, but there aren't that many with visors in here. Do. The gray's on the wrong side of this one. Keep going? I did. He'll do. It's Kevin Owens. Fight, Owens, fight. What the hell is that, Blurb? Hawks between Cowboys and Lions? I think the Cowboys are going to win it. I think the Lions look a little iffy on offense right now without the Sun God. That probably means the Lions are going to win by 30, but. Which is crazy right now, Llama, right? It's crazy that they have trouble getting to the quarterback. Ride it like a stallion, baby. Doo-doo-doo. God damn it, this gets stuck in my head.
Congratulations. It's time
Wait,
to
St. Brown's
sign your
playing?
first coaching contract.
Is
Now,
he?
pay
Is he
attention to
100%?
the expectations of the role. Failing to meet
It's
the
a
university's
1-year deal?
expectations will land you
I'm
on the
sorry,
hot seat
what?
And potentially
Yeah, you're riding it like a stallion, not like you're riding a stallion. It's like you're riding it like a stallion would ride it, McG. They did. Oh, is he? Damn, I didn't think he was back that quick. Riding like a stallion. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the win goal? 5. Titan. So you're saying this is overpowered? Oh, I guess because they progress faster. ARSB is active? Wait, what? Yeah, Allen Ross St. Brown's active tonight. Tier 2 and Tier 3 here really not. Oh, because you get the extra XP. Gotcha. That's a good call, chat. Maybe I need to check my let me check my fantasy team real quick. Isn't that hilarious though?
Yes.
Can you imagine me sitting here doing the dearest
Yes.
mother?
That's the problem, is I can see you doing it.
Do we know, Chad? Do we know if Trey Benson? You also get the pylon bonuses, which are better in the silver tier above. Gotcha. Do we know, Chad, is Trey Benson gonna play this weekend, or are we still kind of iffy on it? Oh my God, Hawks just said the right thing. Faye? Oh, it's Captain Andrew Luck. You know who I could be, right? General Mills.
Ah! Do it. Can you get a stupid hat?
That would be part of it. Is the stupid hat in the top?
Excellent.
He's not practicing. Yeah, I thought he was gonna be back next or last week, but I want to try a town developer and master motivator. That's kind of what I want to do, honestly. We got to restart. We got to restart to be General Mills. Yes. Let's not do this yet. Let's see what we need first. Hawks didn't use dad joke protection. No, the General Mills isn't that. Use Illinois. No, we're Pitt. Who says no since Pitt disrespected you the 1 year? Mr. Fat T with the Brian Gaming 17-month resub. Welcome back to the squad. I forgot we had Eli Holstein. That's actually not bad. So we're gonna have Holstein for the first year. He's gonna leave, isn't he? Holstein's 100% gonna dip on us. We lose 2, 3. We lose 3 receivers. We lose 1 or we lose 2 tight ends. But honestly, Malachi Thomas might be the better of the 2. We lose a left tackle. We lose a left guard. We lose a Jesus Christ. Are we losing like our entire offensive line? Holstein always ends up at LSU for year 2. Yeah, I can see that. I got Holstein out of the portal when I was a senior in my Kansas. Yeah, I still think he's going to leave. What was the patch? It's up on Twitter lineup on the CFB Direct page. I'm going to win an in fantasy playoff. That's the same thing for me. I'm winning in. Is Warren, if Warren's healthy, I think you got to go Tyler Warren. Sheen Biles. Okay. He's gonna graduate, or he's gonna go to the NFL draft. Brandon Lovely. The defense isn't bad. Like the defense has some. He's gonna go to the NFL draft too. I got 2 cornerbacks leaving. I got a good strong safety leaving. We're okay on kicker. We're okay on punter too. Well, we should probably get a punter at some point. Yeah, okay, so chat, here's the real question. Where do we want to focus on? Like, do we want to wait? What do our coaches have? Our coach is in. He's got some motivation there. He's got some recruiting at quarterback, and okay, that's not bad. That's not a bad start. Oh, they're all the same way. So linebackers and secondary, he's got recruiting in, and then he's got motivators and linebacker and secondary too. You're set at quarterback and running back. Mason Turner and Turner Golf is good and focus on the trenches. Yeah, it's probably good. Do I want to? But I want to focus. Do I want to? Pitt's pipelines are really strong in this game. Are they? Do I want to? Yeah, both have. Oh, do they have talent developer already? Oh wow, they do. Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna guess he's gonna have defensive talent coordinator. Yeah, he's got linebacker and defensive back. Okay. So here's the question, Chad. Do I want to build offense or do I want to build defense? Also, what does Pitt run? Pitt runs a 4-3, right? A base 4-3? Yeah. What's their spread, though? Like, what kind of spread do they run? They just run a straight spread? Okay. It's super pass heavy? Let me see. CFB.fan. Chad, just let me look at this real quick. I'll bring you along with me. So they have an I-form wing, they have a wildcat, and then they're just straight gun. Okay. Wide trip's weak. That's got my goal line stuff in it. I mean, I'm pretty familiar with everything. They've got a bunch wide nasty, which is nice. They've got 3 empty. Trips X. They got a lot of nasty in here, chat. Ooh, they've got the goal line nasty. Dude, there's a lot of red zone stuff in here. Wing trips nasty. There's a lot of red zone in this book. If I don't score in the red zone, chat, you guys need to flog me. CFB.fan. Most of the run looks like it's just zone, just inside zone. Some cheat motion in there. I like that there's like 4 or 5 of the same look cheats. That's kind of nice. This dig return would be good in the red zone too. You get the wide trail, your normal wide trail there. Your deuce. Oh, deuce with an HB toss. Wait, do they have? Oh, they do. They got the toss and the fake toss. That's nice. And the reverse. Okay, there's a little misdirection in here. We can work with this. Spread Y flex has. You mean spread Y slot or spread flex? Oh, spread flex has got. No, you mean spread Y slot. The air raid, with the double spot and the shallow cross, yeah. Stick over here. Damn. No, you're good, C Knuckles. I knew what you meant because I was like, wait, spread flex isn't an air raid. Spread Y slot is. Trio off. This is actually not a bad playbook. It's still, it's not generic, but it's very what you come to expect from college football, I guess is what I should say. It's very what you've come to expect from college football. It's got a lot. It's got a lot of it's got a lot of cheat motion. It's got a lot of misdirection. I like it. Do 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 do. Edges counting D line, right, chat? Cheese motion, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Hope. How you doing, Hope? Wait a second. Hope's one of those other ones I can't allow be around here. Be around here watching ads. Hope, do you know your banner still says "Hold Fast, Hope"? The old streaming thing. Excited for football? Yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah, when I bring you up, it still has the "Hold Fast, Hope" thing. Yo, Reaper with a tier 1 13-month reset. Welcome back to the squad. You're good, Hope. I didn't want you watching ads. Let's see here. All right, let's set up the recruiting board then. All right, so we are gonna go. I think I'm gonna go agile outside lineman. I think I'm gonna go agile guard. No, with that much passing, I think I'm gonna go pass protector tackle, agile guard, and then raw strength or well-rounded center. I think that's how I want to build this up in my head. Oh my God, there's a lot of red on that. Okay. There's a lot of red on that. All right, first things first. So wait, what are their pipelines? Hold on. You guys said they have really good pipelines. I know Maryland, but like what are the other what are their other good pipelines? Maryland, Virginia, Delaware. Am I missing one? I'm assuming they'll have Ohio too, right? So they don't have any fives. They just got a ton of threes. East Texas, Atlanta, South Florida. Really? I see PA. Virginia. Tidewater's not bad. You get a lot of superstars out of Tidewater. Virginia, PA. Virginia, PA, Maryland. Big Apple, Central Florida. I don't see any Florida in here yet. Can I actually put the state? I can't. It's got to be. Or maybe they just have minimum pipelines. Maybe you're saying they have pipelines of other stuff. All right. Oh, thank you, Rose. Oh, so they have tier 1s and tier 2s in those other spots. They've got a tier 3 at Tidewater in Pennsylvania. Dude, collegefootball.gg's got a kind of nice little site there. Always good to have new tools. I picked Tidewater, so the Tidewater probably goes up one. You have none? Really? I mean, I guess I technically should take a. There's legitimately no quarterbacks involved. Wait. You're not going to tell me I have no quarter. It's going to be one of those dynasties, huh, chat? It's going to be one of those dynasties, huh? I have one recruit that has a top 3 on me, chat. One recruit. I have 2 recruits that are top 5, and one of them I'm gonna have to face an Ohio that has Bowling Green. Oh, what bowling? What? I'm gonna take him anyway. All right, top 8. Man, we might actually be screwed. LSU in Ohio. Wide receiver, a route artist, a 6'2" route artist? Taken. Coverage specialist, okay. And then an elusive bruiser. We'll see what we have here. I really wanted to get better edges though. That sucks. Let's see here. Any athletes in the top 10? Nope. I love route artists, but the YouTube comments have me thinking about physical route runners a lot now too. I know, Hawks. I'm aware. Georgia, and he's in Florida. Not even worth a try. We're going to try something a little different on defense, chat. Because the thumpers are mics, right? Yeah, the athlete thumpers are mics. And then we're going to look for... Agile, right? Yeah, Rose. That's I want to. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get them for the pass rushers and stuff. A JUCO sophomore, 6'4", 299. He's at Alabama, but that's Virginia. I can take him. We're gonna go a little different in this dynasty, chat. The athletes are only centers, though, right? And then they can also be defensive tackles. Which YouTube video? Oh, are you talking about MF Film Room? I saw that, but I kind of knew it beforehand. I was just, matter of fact, when we were gonna go back to Wake Forest, I was gonna redo a lot of what I wanted to do with it. But yeah, no, MF's videos are really, really good. If you're not already watching him, chat here. This is not why I'm doing this. I already had that on my board, but when I saw his video, I was like, that's kind of cool. It's MF Film Room, right? I cannot. This is definitely somebody, and if you guys like what you're doing, say I sent you. There you go. I'm gonna put it in the YouTube chat too. There you go. Yeah, he's really good. What he's been doing is he's been doing recruiting and showing what archetypes are good. Yeah, what archetypes are really good. So, check his latest videos. He's got breaking down linebackers. I think he's gonna do defensive backs at some point. Does anybody have any interest in my school? 4-star route artist too? Okay, we'll go with him too. We're not going to beat out Texas for him, but we're going to try. Siaki Seau, pocket passer. Leonardtown, Maryland, but he's at Ole Miss on his list. It's fun. South Carolina, nice Stubbs. I wonder if they've nerfed them enough in the ratings updates. There's a dual threat athlete in there, which I love. Let's go with those 3. An athlete East-West playmaker. Let's go with that. A 3-star contact seeker. I don't hate it. An elusive bruiser. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try stay up a little higher than that. We don't need any tight ends, but I wouldn't mind having one for pure blocker. Pure blocker. I wouldn't mind bringing one in as like a fullback, dude. A 6'5", 220 fullback. Talk to me. Talk to me. What else do we need, chat? Let's see here. 3 stars. Minimum pipeline 3. Are there any edges? Apparently a lot of stuff. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what, St. Knuckles? What'd I miss? Power rusher. I really want speed rusher here. Ooh, no one really looking at him. Might be able to edge them out. I definitely want a gap specialist at defensive tackle, but I'm pretty sure I have defensive tackle. What else do we need? Pretty much everything. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Power rusher, athlete. Take a look at him. There are no... Jesus. How's the patch? Really good. I played it earlier today. I'm very happy with where it is. How many cornerbacks do we need? Oh, 5-star would have been nice to mess around with. LSU, but it's in Maryland. What is wait. What is LSU's? LSU doesn't have any Maryland pipelines, right? LSU's got a silver Tidewater. Interesting. I think Clemson's probably the one I'd have to worry about there most, right? Yeah, Clemson's got a tier 5 Tidewater, unfortunately. Damn, that sucks. He'd be that might have been fun. Did it fix a lot of things? The title updates, there's a new patch today. The title update notes are on Twitter. What's up, Mama Mills? We're running 4-3, which means that I want to have zone guys, but I'm pretty much going to rerun a match coverage too. So I guess just boundary zone. I mean, zone's not bad to have back there. Let's go with these 3, and I'm not taking a 5-9 bump and run. Sorry, bud. Tackle, pass protector, 3-star with at least a 3 pipeline. Take him. The guards, I'm okay with where they're at. Actually, I do want to see if I can get a center that's got raw strength. Just to have him in the middle. Of course not. Why would you, Mills? Of course not, Mills. Why would you? A raw strength center, 6'3", 299 out of South Carolina. I still got a pipeline on him. Keemstar with the 6 months, my brother. If Duke wins and JMU wins, JMU will be in. So it'll be, if Duke wins, it'll be the winner of the AEC, the winner of the American, and JMU. If Virginia wins, it'll be Virginia and the winner of the American. JMU will not jump the winner of the American, in my opinion. Gadget wide receiver. 5'9", 195. It's another route artist. Chesapeake, Virginia, but Clemson's going to eat them up. Clemson's going to eat them up. Frederick Lincoln. I'm curious, but I mean, Clemson would have to go after. A 4-star gadget, though, makes me interested. You know what? Screw it. Let's go. No, the problem is that throw power, you never get enough throw power. Or is it throw power or deep accuracy? It's one of those ratings, Billy, that they never really develop when you gadget wide receiver to quarterback. I don't remember what it is, but it's there's something that keeps me away from doing that. All right, we have 35. Sort by national rank. Okay, so '89 speed on a thump. Jesus Christ, chat. Like that's athlete thumper for you right there. That is athlete thumper for you. 90 acceleration, 89 speed, 75 zone coverage, 82 pursuit, 78 hit power, 84 tackle. Like, come on. That right there, that is athlete thumper, baby. I love it. I love it. Honestly, he's probably just going to be a... Jared Granger probably just going to be my fullback. He has step up already, 89 throw power. The deep accuracy is a little lower than I'd want it. Where that is. '74 awareness. I do like the gold clear-headed on McGinnis is nice. 90 throw power, though. 76 throw on the run is nice. I do like that Siaki gets step up out of the box. And I like that he's got 84 speed out of the box. Gadget RPGs just come insane running backs. I can see that. I feel like they're too tall to be running backs normally. His accuracy took a dive. Wow. Can I be honest, chat? Am I crazy to say I don't really like any of them? His deal breaker is proximity to home, which means we don't have to worry about him. His deal breaker is conference prestige, which we won't have to worry about. Like, so their deal breakers we're not going to worry about. The gold clear-headed is the one thing I like. Like, the 90 throw power is nice on him, too. You know what? I'm going to offer Glenn McGinnis, but I think I'm going to look elsewhere. If for Pittsburgh, it's only natural. Shut up. All right. What else we got here? '91 acceleration, 87 speed, 79 juke move. He also has silver clear-headed. That's kind of nice. The 77 carries a little iffy. A little iffy. Let's just go to the Mike linebackers. This is where I know I want to look at anyway, so. All right, not a gem. 84 speed, 87 acceleration, 72 man coverage. He's still good, and the fact that he's got silver instinct is already a plus. For those who don't know, instinct means that they will attack the run faster than other players. 63 play rec's a little iffy. The 84 speed's a little iffy for an athlete too. I like instinct, but I don't like it that much. 86 speed, 84 tackle, 77 zone. Jesus, guys, these might actually be legit. 86 speed. These are all really good guys. And the cool thing is, because they're athletes, we get that free move. I guess you get the free move with everybody, but 88 speed, 91 acceleration. No mentals, though. There's a gem. Okay. There's a gem. What's 35 times 5, chat? So we need to save about 150 points for scholarships. Not him. We know we're keeping him. The awareness drop is a little bit iffy. Like, he's got a 66 awareness, but he's a 4-star. Should I prioritize mentals? So the thing, Travis, I never scout during the season unless I have a really big team, like a really good team. It's 175. Thank you, Kimmy. Mentals, I only prioritize mentals when they're good ones because you can't develop mentals. Developmental. You can't develop mentals. And that's the big problem is if somebody has like instinct, he instantly gets a step up on everybody else because you can develop rating points, you can develop physical abilities, you can't develop mental abilities. So 91 acceleration. Hello. All right, I think I'm gonna scholarship him. I mean, they're all really good. Let's be real. They're all really good. Do any of them have a bad deal breaker? Playing style, coach prestige, playing style, playing time, coach prestige, championship contender, playing time, pro potential. It's you. None of them are stability. None of them are stability, which is good. We also aren't in any of their top 10, so no. Chat wanted me to restart because of the patch today, big boy. $62 play rec, 66 play rec. Like, the crazy thing is, I could pull most of these guys at a bunch of different positions. New quest for level. I want, dude, Eraser. That's the only reason I'm actually upset that we restarted, is because I really wanted to do a full 30 year. I really did. Let's see here. Scouts. They're a little tougher to scout. Let's go back this way. We know we're gonna recruit him. The zone coverages are not good on that boundary. Happy accident. Stand right, Bob Ross. Lord Briarwood, thank you for the blurb, man. I appreciate that. Support the channel, brother. The 75 zone coverage is really nice on the zone guy. The man coverages are a little iffy. There's a Legion in there. I kind of like Adrenaline too, honestly. I do really like Legion. Conference prestige, proximity to home, brand exposure. Brand exposure I'm a little worried about. I can't guarantee him at Pitt that he's going to get the brand exposure that he wants, especially if he gets really good. Conference prestige will never go down. I'm okay with that. Wish we could see play rec on these guys. Damn, this is going to take way longer to scout. What's up, Alien? How we doing, dude? 91 strength, 86 acceleration. The power move already at 76. My God, brother. I don't know why you're not a gem already. Any more athletes we didn't do anything with? Tell me we have better scouting than 50 points for an offensive lineman. God damn it, we don't. He's got quick step. That's all I needed to say. He's got quick step. That's all I needed to say. Okay. So we're national rank here. I probably would have erased her, honestly. Let's get some of these scholarships in. Make sure we have enough points for this. I really did hope we could have scouted a little bit more, but it's better as long as you're not one of the ones that has a problem with the user running game being too easy. I think the title update did a lot of good. The title update doesn't make the user run game any harder. I think if you have a problem with the user run game, I do think speed parity is probably the right way to go with that, but that's just me. What's his strength? We can't see strength. Oh, he's an agile. Never mind. That's why. Let's see one more time. See if there's anybody else we can grab onto here. Straight Mike. These are athlete recommendeds. Oh, that's right. I didn't want to go after him because of Georgia. That's right. He had a you know what I really want to see? Where is are there any quarterbacks that Alex Lucky was the one we already scouted and didn't like. I'm not bringing a pure runner in here. Bring Evan Bowser in here. Where's that backfield creator that we just looked at? Don't like Siaki CL. McGinnis, Jose LaRoque? Ohio, but he's at Ohio State on him. Do any pipelines? It's for a 2-star. LaRoque. Point Bryant? Georgia? Georgia's on the list. Interesting. Backfield creator. Let's go with Vince Ham. Fiance picked East Carolina for you. Nice pick. I mean, yeah, why not? That's awesome. One of the things I actually miss, and this is from the like Mutt days when I used to play Mutt. Is Faye and I would wake up on Saturday mornings and I would spend like $50 just, you know, again, I'm not worried about the money. Please don't get on me about the money spent. We'd spend like $50 on like Legends packs and like open them together, and she would open them and get excited if like something came out of them. And just Mud has just fallen into a place where I just don't have fun with it anymore. And it's just too much money and just too much, not enough. I won't say it's too much money. It's too much money for the results. Faye was a pack god in 2K. She was. I remember Friday nights we'd have to do we were doing Faye pulls on my team Monday Friday nights. I actually do miss that. I miss that. Because that was like those cool nights that, like, you know, we could do something together and have fun with it. Yeah. I like just started playing a new Dynasty with Sliders like a week ago. Now offline gameplay update. Still happy. I mean, that's a good thing, Gobakura. That's a good thing though. FCS East. Well, no, we'll blow the FCS East away in that first game. We need to have that first. We need to have that first game, chat. One second, chat. Just clearing out some notifications real quick. Sorry about that, boys. Cool. All right. Do you know why on certain plays my coverage goes away when I QB contain? What do you mean your coverage goes away? What do you mean your coverage goes away, Crown? Might start a new one again with Heartline to see if I can get USF and rebuild. Nice. Steal Jeremiah Smith. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. All right, so we have 700 hours. We already lost one guy. Yeah, we lost Jamie Salam. Okay. Put the 50 on him. So we have 32 targets. 700 hours. We did 50. Would be 14 of those. For the 4 stars, we're gonna have to. I don't like that Cincinnati's got a shot here, but we're gonna put 50 on them and see. Wait. Cincinnati's got a 5 there too. I'm not gonna go after him. Cornerback zones disappear? When you put a wait, you're saying when you're in pre-snap Crown, you're saying you put a quarterback contain on by pushing the RB button and contain. I don't believe I've ever seen that. I think if you have a cover 3, I'm pretty sure they go back and cover 3. If you have like a Tampa 2, they go in Tampa 2. Unless if you're in a Tampa 2 and they're part of the run fit, but even then the contain should not be on the outsides, even though they're the forced defenders. It should be your defensive line. Be awesome in the future if they added a feature for pro recruit affinity for your coach. I think that would be way too much to Dodo, I like the idea. I think that would be way too much to continuously have to handle. If you know what I mean. Oh, there's way too many 5s in here. See him, McGinnis. Like when you bring up the coach art, are they still in their zones in the coach art? It would be insane to implement. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think for most users, no. What coverage are you calling, Crown? I'm this close to backing out a franchise for 5 minutes just to test this in practice mode. UCLA has a 5 there. We'll get rid of him. Cover 2 trap. So you're talking about like a inverted cover 2. What is the playbook? What is the defensive playbook and the formation and the call that you're seeing it out of, Crown? If you give it to me exactly, I'll see what I'll go into practice mode and mess with it and see what happens. Do you think if it's a chance to get promoted from coordinator if your head coach is fired? Wish you could interview jobs. That I wish it was that I wish was a thing. I agree with you there. I wish that was a thing. I wish there was more opportunity for coordinators to move up. There's only one there. We have a 25 here. We should be able to get 25 on pretty much everyone left, right? You say you agree with them. They did something earlier that you disagree with. What do you mean? Oh no, I say I disagree. I agree with the idea that of having like having coach affinity per different types of like players. I think the only issue that I have with it is that for most users, I think it becomes the idea of it's a little much to continuously have to manage. I think management is good to an extent. I think you get to too much management. That's got to be a 50. I think you get to too much management and you turn people off. Oh, these got to be 10s, don't they? Crap. Let's see here. Overview. I'm not going to get him from UCLA. UCLA's got a 5 on him. We'll do 25 here to get in. It's 2 2s and we've got a 3. We'll do a 25 there to get in. Nobody's on here, so we'll 10 this. Nobody's on here, so we'll 10 it. Nobody's on, so we'll 10 it. Nobody's on, so we'll 10 it. And there's going to be one more, I think, that I saw that nobody was on. That's 50, so I want to keep that. That's close to hitting. That's got somebody on it. That's got somebody on it. You go down to 10. So I can get some of those points back. You have nobody on you, so let's go ahead and 10 to you. Tyler, I'm just running default with the injuries at 50 and the fatigue at 65. Everything else for me is default Heisman. I'm probably not the right person to go to if you want sliders. No, he's fine. 10. You can go down to 10. I don't want to give too much 10 up here, but I want to have, for the 2 guys that are like Vince Ham, who I need to get at least involved with here, and Cobb, I have to get at least involved with. There's one more in here that had somebody on it that was close that I want to get into the top 5 before I don't have a chance to get to him. That I think I had 10 on. No, he's good. He's good. No, I think we're good, actually. I take that back. Okay, so let's get you back to... So many sliders people use might change. Yeah, they might change. I went back to default because I was having fun. I don't think everybody has to go back to default, but like you definitely want to take a look at things for your sliders. I want that right tackle, so let's go with 25 for him. Actually, I can't do 25. I can add 10 to other stuff. He's close. Let's go with a 10 there. Okay, cool. We recruit very similarly. What do you mean? What holes were we still missing? Those mics will take up probably the extra outside linebacker, maybe a safety position. So I'm actually okay numbers-wise there. The agile athlete centers will probably fill out the guard spots that I don't need, and the maybe even the tackle. Are there any recommended tackles for me that are still decent? Maybe without an offer. Raw strength? Ugh. Agile's not bad. 6'7", 288 agile? Where's that guy I just gave 10 points to for a 35? Let's offer him and put him on a 5 for the time being. No, not 6'7". Stop it. I like raw strength in the middle. I don't like raw strength on the outsides. Raw strength doesn't have the mobility on the outside to deal with some of the speed rushers in this game. I worry about speed rushers on the outside and power rushers inside. Wait, what? All right, we're good. Raw strength moves like a brontosaurus. Yeah, but like I said, in the middle, they're necessary, but oh my god, we just lost a bunch of guys. The good news is it looks like we kept a couple of those 4 stars. Right? First and a couple of the 4 stars. Nice. We did lose one of the quarterbacks, though. All right, recruiting wise. I think we got through the recruiting pretty quickly today, chat. I'm actually kind of happy. Cox is out. Norris is out. Ham is out. And Nwaneri is out. There we go. Okay. So, got 105 hours. That's a nice jump for Gaskin. We're over Boston College with that. We're over everybody with that, which means we're just putting more hours into it. We caught up with, Lonnie Crick could be good. Gaskin we catch up on. Wait, is that injury status? Damn it. No, there we go, national rank. Gaskin, we're up on Granger, we're up on Garcon, we're up on Fontus. We're in the story for Lincoln. We're still not anywhere with Lehman. I bet you that gives another week and we'll be in there. Not anywhere with Wick. I probably want to go ahead and give him the extra 15 hours here. Chat, why are you counting in chat? What's wrong with you? Am I that boring? All right, no, I'm kidding, by the way. Continue. Again, I think these 25 hours will pay off at some point. He probably won't. Who's going to tell him that I'm that boy? Tell me what? Nice 50 for Lonnie Crick. Okay. Yo, Mastodon, thanks so much for the raid, brother. Hope you had a good stream, my dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The old shout out to the meat slappers. Slap your meat if you have it. Feels weird saying that, but sure. Guys saying 6'7", I'm sure why 6 was afraid of 7, because 7 8 9. Don't start me. There it is. There it is. Thank you, Whooper. Appreciate it, man. What's new with the patch? Computer AI stuff. One button. Red Sox traded the password. Wait, what? Who's the password better, Brian? Is CP passing not as awful? Depends what you mean by awful. They fixed the wear and tear auto sub stuff. What do you mean by that? You gotta give me exactly. You can't just say the stuff. The guy, is that Mr. Mixelplexus or whatever his name is? Probably should grab another running back. We're still good at linemen. We're still good with the athletes and the edges. Probably need another cornerback too, honestly. I don't have a cornerback I'm really happy with in the class right now either. Field? Wait, really? I hate myself right now for as a kid. Instead of going 30 for 30, actually missing passes. CPU quarterbacks are not going to miss passes the way you want it to miss because you got to remember the game is tuned. The game is tuned to be 5-minute quarters or 6 minutes with a accelerated clock. So you got to remember that. If you want, so let me explain to you the coaching substitution options we push out. Oh, that is fixed, Brehan. That is fixed in the play call screen. Let me explain what the math solution for you real quick. Can I get the whole? There we go. So here's my chalkboard. So we play to try to get 120 plays a game. Okay? 120 plays, 120, 130, but we're going to say 120 plays, right? EA designs the game to go probably 70 to 80 plays. The difference is that what EA wants the end of season total, the total stats, right? To look even between these two. Okay? And the reason that is because this is a 20-minute experience, whereas this is my microphone falling. This is a 45-minute experience. Okay? 90% of people that play this game will never adjust the quarter length and everything. And that's who EA is designing the game for. So now this also means that if the total stats of X and Y are equal, that means the per play to match, X has to be greater than Y to match that up. Okay? X has to be greater than Y to match that up. That's why we have sliders. So my suggestion to you is to find a set of sliders that lowers offense on both sides, because that's what you're seeing. Percentages are going to be up, because if you had a quarterback that threw for 65% on the 20-minute experience, the yardage would be about 20% less, and it wouldn't match up in Dynasty to what Sims are. Yeah, I know. We never said that. That's why. No. Sorry. X equals Y for that, but the per play. So this is X1. You know what? This is. I was relating this X. So the total stats of X. So the per play X is going to be greater than the per play of Y. That's what I mean, Ethan. You know what I mean? So the per play, if you drew a line here, yeah, the per play X and Y is going to be, X is going to be greater. What's OG? Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm sorry, Ethan. You know, you're right. I shouldn't use the same variable for both of those. But that's the problem, is that this is what we're looking for, and this is what EA is delivering. So once you start framing that in your head, you go, okay, that makes sense. We'll go from there. You can adjust your game to that. Okay. I think I'm done, right? Let's go beat some FCS ass. Let's make sure we get the depth chart right. What if I was missing something, chat? All right, so Eli Holstein's going to stay. Desmond Reed is absolutely going to stay. Pitt has a 33 1/3 chance of winning the ACC championship at a triple threat match. Raphael Williams, Kenny Johnson. Okay, that's all good. Oh, I got you. That's what it was, Crown Leon. 3 for multiple, dime, 2-3, cover 3, log coaches. But my coaching adjustment is by overall. All right. Give me a second, chat. Do you know what team that is, Crown? What team runs a 3 for multiple? Actually, doesn't Notre Dame? 3-4 multiple. Ready. Dime, 2-3 odd, cover 3 lock. Got it. We'll put them in the shotgun. We will spread them out in some way. We'll do strong flood. And you're saying that you have this on there. You go like this, QB contain, and I still have the same thing. I still have the same art. Freshman QB on Pitt. His dad works at the same company as me. Nice. That's actually cool. What am I missing, Crown? I don't know what you're doing wrong. You said you. Oh wait. You have coaching. You have coaching adjustments. When you turn the coaching adjustments with the coaching but overall off, does that work? By overall, there we go. Cover 3 lock. Strong flood. We're going to QB contain. I'll be honest with you. I don't like the way that looks. Because they're all out of position. Like, I definitely don't like the way that looks. My suggestion is to turn off overall. Let me see if there's verticals that changes that. Cover 3 lock. Didn't want to be rude. No, you're fine, Ethan. You're more than welcome to say that because you're absolutely right. It shouldn't. I shouldn't have 2 of the same variable in there. All right. QB contain. Nope. I have everything. No idea, Crown. And the coaching settings should still be the same. Cornerback matchup by overall, cover 3 lock. All go. Bumper, QB contain. I mean, look at it. It's shifting people into weird spots. There are 2 deep. Oh, you know what it does? It takes the man coverage out. Are you talking about the man coverage, Crown? It does take the man coverage out and put 2 guys in a deep zone. You know what I mean? But again, you're QB containing into. Well, there's the man coverage there. No, actually, it kept the man coverage. It just changed the man cover to where it's going to a different player. I honestly don't see anything here. Like it does weird things against other weird. Depends on what the play is, Crown. But like right now, the man coverage is on 82, right? So if I QB contain here, it's just moving the man. All it's doing is moving the man coverage to the outside guy. And again, if you're making a QB contain adjustment, I mean, it could be just the better way to contain the QB is to take that man coverage off of there and put the man coverage on the outside. Because if you're doing QB contain, you're doing QB contain to your entire offense or to your entire defense. So the problem is that this defender, if this defender's in man coverage, it's not a better QB contain than having him looking into the backfield as a zone. Whereas this guy's on the outside and they have QB contain coverage out here. So I would turn off by overall, yeah. Honestly, I don't think there's any reason to keep coverage by overall on. Coverage by overall just never really appealed to me. If you're gonna, I don't ever touch the coverage at all because I feel like it's broken in general. Sometimes you want to do coverage by speed if there's a particularly fast guy, or you do coverage by coverage by like I do route running sometimes, but other than that, I wouldn't use that. I think overall most people are to the point where yes, it sucks that it doesn't work the way it should, but we also all holy shit. Hey, no problem. Crown, thank you for the prime sub, brother. Appreciate that, man. I think we all pretty much know that it's like not something that's 100% good. So
We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Bruce Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
So yeah, my suggestion is not to use that for sure. All right, here we go, boys. The start of the Pitt Dynasty. Feels weird saying that. Oh my God, wait.
He'll bring it out. It's Hicks.
Wait.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find
Hey, no problem, Crown. I'm glad to help you out, man.
better field position. So Pittsburgh's offense has the ball first today. Jesse, we don't get
Why does Pitt have such a big stadium? I didn't think, I mean, I know they're ACC. I didn't think Pitt would have such a massive stadium. It's Heinz Field. Wait, it is? Oh, it is. It's Acrisure Stadium. You're right. You're absolutely right. I didn't even realize that. I was like, I think I've seen this before. I played too many Ravens games in the stadium. Okay, so then I guess my other question is this. Chat. Why does the Steelers have such a crappy stadium? I mean, can we be real? This is a garbage NFL field. This is a garbage NFL field. Like, Pittsburgh, what are you doing? What are we doing? I took a lot of losses. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. It does look like high school Texas. 100% does. Hype train. I don't know who started it, but thank you. Better than MetLife? Only for safety. The phone book, or the phone booth, Hawks. The bank. Jaded Ravens fans? Why am I jaded? We're in first place.
Trying to get the edge on the right.
I don't think I put the injury slider in the game, chat, or the fatigue slider. We'll put it in for game 2.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line?
Match their crappy team, exactly. It's built at the same time as PNC Park. PNC Park's gorgeous. I don't know what happened.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein.
Damn, he held on to that. Let's go. Don't worry about that tight end. You don't need those ribs. You don't need those ribbies. I thought Soldier Field was the unit of measurement for bad fields. I mean, it used to be the old vet. The old vet used to be the worst.
On the move, it's Reed. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a
We're gonna use this game to kind of get a feel for the playbook, honestly. We got 9 I-form plays, which is kind of nice.
A little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the
Ooh, hold on.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
It's actually a nice stadium when you're there. I've heard that. I've heard. Cringe. I'm just giving it because it's Pittsburgh. I'm giving it crap. Don't excuse me. Or don't.
Looking to throw
Where am I? Oh God. Eli run. Eli run. Eli throw.
on the run deep down the right side. Over the sideline, and it's completed.
This is the first year, Bree. Yeah, Desmond Reed is still there. I do like that he throws well on the run. Oh, he's got mobile deadeye, doesn't he?
Schedule on the move
Which is better, Soldier Field, MetLife, or Northwest Stadium for the Commanders? I don't think Northwest is a bad stadium, Ethan. I think it's okay, but I don't think it's bad. Eli's only 83 speed. No, I know, Twitch. I was giving Pittsburgh crap. Faye and I almost went to the Pirates Orioles opener last year when it was supposed to snow, and we didn't drive out there and not have the game played. It's not a bad stadium, but for Pit U, both upper decks are completely empty. Ah, gotcha. That's kind of like when Temple plays the Link, Soapy. When Temple plays the Link, it's like most of the stadium is empty, unfortunately. Lambeau, I'm gonna say something controversial. Lambeau is like Fenway. Lambeau and Fenway have the same vibe and reason. Is that they have this like, how different is Liberty and Rice? Rice's playbook is completely different than Liberty's. They both have this like historic vibe to it until you go into the stadium. You're like, wait, this is actually garbage. It takes you about a half a game because you're like, oh, this is cool, right? Because the aura, I will say, as the kids say, the aura there is incredible. In both places, the aura is insane. The problem is once the aura wears off, you're like, wait, this is actually kind of a garbage stadium. I switched tickets and I sent him Shelbs! Shelbs with the 10 gifted subs, my brother! Pushing the hype train! I appreciate you, my dude! 10 more dudes! 30 days, no ads. Welcome back, brother. What's the thing? I went to Fenway, and I loved Fenway for the first 5 innings. Then it's like I tell everybody. Then you realize, let's say you're the pitcher's mound, chat. I was sitting in right field, up the first baseline a little bit, right? I realized that every seat is not facing the pitcher's mound. The seats don't face the inside. The seats face the goddamn outfield. You're sitting at Fenway like this. Like I got a goddamn blue steel to watch the pitches. You know what I mean? You realize that the stadium is just not done well. I actually love Wrigley. Wrigley was the old stadium that I enjoyed.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose.
Like it's one of those things. I talk trash about it, obviously, but it's one of those things I would say everyone should go to once, but don't plan to go more than once. And then go to New Yankee Stadium and see what a place with a lack of soul really looks like. Shelbs, I've banned for less. I have banned for less. What are your thoughts on Vandy wanting to play another game? You think it'll ever happen? What do you mean wanting? Wait, what do you mean Vandy wanted to play another game? What do you mean? You take that back? No. Normally, if I get Oregon State, I'm disgusted, but lately I just feel like awful with them. I don't want to be Oregon State because I want to be in the Pac-2. Like, if I'm considering, yikes. Yikes it away. If I'm considering, like, rebuilding the Pac-12, then maybe I'll go Oregon State, but Vandy called Utah and Miami to play this week? To play what? What are they going to play? Is this a C-gap? Oh, I thought it was a C-gap, Phil. Play football to prove their worth? Why would that game mean any different than any conference championship game? Dude, their quarterback also tweeted it at the president to make an executive order to make the playoffs 16 games. Tell Vandy to shut up. Tell him to win more games.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that.
See, I like baseball on TV too, Dustin. Our Dynasty realigning the conference is based on Geo. It's much nicer. I've seen a couple of people do that. I've actually considered doing that.
Looking to throw on third.
Defensive pass interference. Thank you.
Contact there, I think is going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't.
Or are they talking about suing the CFP? Sure they are. Sure they are.
Comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The give to the tailback.
Whatever you say, Vandy.
The defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
PI by default? Is it default? Did I put my settings in here? I mean, you get PI if people bump. You do get PI. Like that's default.
The line, 2nd and 7.
No, I get it, Dustin. I understand. Not everybody is a football guy for sure. I think college football is better than the NFL. I think college football is better than the NFL. I think it's more fun to watch. I think it's more passionate. The NFL, once you like go to a college football game or like experience the atmosphere, you understand how like sanitized the NFL is. We're getting CHJ. Wait, what? I mean, that's not a bad thing. Oh, I don't have him. Eli, let's go. Yeah, I'm more of a CFB guy than I am. I'm more of a CFB guy than I am an NFL guy. Always have been, kind of, so. Watch John G video on what they should do for the playoffs. So if Andy's trying to do that. Wait, what? What do you mean what they're trying to do? They do have a lot of really, whoever said they had like some cool RPOs, they actually do have a bunch of really cool RPOs. Games are on Saturday. I mean, the games, I don't mind when the games are, but college football on Sunday, whatever it is. What I will say is this. What I will say is this, is that I would understand if people were to say the quality of football is better in the NFL on a more consistent basis. I would agree. Like if you wanted to say to me that when you play the quality of the actual football being played is more consistent in the NFL, even now where it's so much parity going on, I would agree with that. But I think the fact that there is kind of that craziness in college football adds to the atmosphere. Chad, we get Critical Role tonight, right?
We're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 14 to Tennessee. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now. And any updates, you'll see them here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I'm a little worried that we've already got one guy hurt, by the way.
Something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Rides the back and leaves it.
I'm actually caught up now. I caught up this afternoon, so I'm excited for tonight. Maryland Eye. Wait, what? Yo, they're breaking out the Maryland Eye on me? What the hell is going on?
Looking for space. It's O'Neal. Works his way ahead for 3.
Shouldn't Syracuse be losing by 14 to Tennessee? Not always. Doom do 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 do.
Has the lead, and that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on.
If we are up by a lot, we'll go ahead and push the sim button. So Detroit has the same injury luck as the 49ers. Both teams need better strength and conditioning. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a lot more luck sometimes, Lambo, than strength and conditioning. You know what I mean? No, sir. That's a no-go.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He takes it at the 45. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
What do we have in Deuce here? 12 plays.
Pittsburgh offense is back on the field.
Let's see if this reverse works. I don't like to show it off too much, but here.
Try to add to it here.
So is this the actual one where I have to push the LB button on it?
Oh, it's reversed.
Yeah, okay. I see.
Take 4 yards on first down. Every
I see.
6. They'll go right back to it. Drag down the down.
So he doesn't have juke move. He has... Or Desmond Reed doesn't have juke. He has spin, right? Holy jeez, he's got everything on platinum right now.
Go get positive yardage.
Oh, he does have sidestep.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's
Interesting.
now up to 75.
I mean, Plum, I was looking at Army Navy still. I still look at Army Navy probably daily. Even though Faye was like, listen, you son of a bitch, stop looking at it.
Scanning the field, it's Holstein.
Oh my God, how's that not a horse collar or a face mask? What the hell?
Look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down.
I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it.
Dances away to buy time. Fires on the move.
How the hell did he intercept that? Wait, what? Did he jump on that?
A few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact
No. No. How did he jump that? I probably threw it behind him, didn't I? Oh, I know it is, Plum. Did I throw it behind him? I mean, that's not a good ball. Oh, no, he's just right there on him. He just steps in front. Good on him.
Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of him. Using his legs.
Dude, these Maryland eyes, man. Oh, my Lord. Can you stop trying to kill my team?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet.
What the happened there?
From inside their own 20.
What the happened there, chat? Uh-oh.
Power it inside with the
I guess pass.
really
I can't get into the Army Navy game. What do you mean?
20. It'll be a first down at the
What do you mean you can't get into it?
I'll tell you guys, this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He can catch the football, and he can also run it, especially in
Like physically, or you don't enjoy it?
quarterback keeper. Finds some fresh air. Short gain on the way before he slides.
You know, I really like this QB running the football now. I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy.
Right. It will be for the Commander in Chief's trophy. Yes.
Do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the
It is FCS. I mean, you're not wrong.
trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
He can sneak out of. They can sneak out of the Maryland eye. Wait, what?
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little
I do like that they're running for positive yardage most of the time. As crazy as this sounds. What formation is this? I'm an active duty Marine and we work with a bunch of Navy guys during work next Saturday. We're gonna have a big watch party. Nice, dude. That's awesome, Rylan. Thank you for your service, by the way. We very much appreciate that. Just the hype and whatnot. I feel like if the game happened on any other Saturday, no one would care. Bannable words. Bannable words.
He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Shelves. They did a lot to the CPU running game and the CPU quarterback.
It's fourth down. The Judicials line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume for you. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch them take this week. But now
You think it's crazy? I look forward to that game every year. Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. I mean, it's still Army Navy, if you, especially if you don't like the offense. But
He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea.
shots fired.
of
Yeah.
where he wants to go with
What are the offense they're running?
That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
I think that's the normal option playbook, the generic option playbook. Correct me if I'm wrong. The generic option playbook has some of those weird like shotgun, like wingback stuff, right?
The Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Once the Baltimore the energy's wild, yeah, it's crazy up there.
That's Carr. It's Reed.
I mean, watch that game because of the hard knocks, but gun double slot left. Is it wingback doubles? It is. Yeah, they got wingback doubles off week. It's option and Rice are the only ones that have it. I love the Rice offense. You guys already know that though. It's the only game of the year where everything on the field, everyone on the field would die for everything, everyone watching. It means everything. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Oh, the Patriot Army Navy, the passion of the game. Yeah, that's the thing is like, it's about more than the game.
Now it's second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find
Damn it.
his way to the goal line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they're trying to get more points.
Yeah, the one they're using right there is gun wing slot over. But the one that I really like is wing back doubles off weak.
Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Looking to throw. Finds a soft spot on the middle.
Forward, damn it.
Got him down after the short completion.
Are Army and Navy having good seasons this year? Navy's having a really good season. If they win against Army, it'll be a back-to-back 10-win seasons.
Here comes the field goal.
If
Really short kick, but you
I think Army's got what, 6 wins? Am I crazy in believing that? Because I know they're bowl eligible already, right?
their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can.
Yeah, they're 6-5. Yeah, I know they're bowl eligible, but I know they're not having a great year. The hell was that?
Kick it away again.
Yeah, if Navy wins against Army, they'll be 10-2 on the year, not including the bowl game, and it'll be the first back-to-back 10-win seasons for a while. Boo! Thank you for the blurb. The blurb.
Heads out onto the field to get the drive started. These guys have taken some body blows in the first
I gotta
half.
get.
Now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on
Get a real careful wear and tear in this game.
deficit, create a little bit of momentum because
They get enough rush, and it pays off
Recap of the patch video on the YouTube VOD. Yeah, if you go to the YouTube or the beginning of this VOD, we talked about it at the beginning of stream.
Check him out. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. They'll guide him out of bounds.
Throughout the records for Army too. Well, technically that game doesn't even count on the record book, so Army's a future Texas opponent when we stop scheduling strong PI. Shut up, Shelves. Forget my dumb Canadian question, but our Army and Navy team actually military members. They're in the academy, so yes, they will. They're technically military members already, but they graduate into like officer positions normally.
Third down through the air.
Nice throw.
Catch in the middle. It's Matthews.
A lot of the people that you will see in the Army and Navy games they're at the academy to become officers.
Judicials want to crank the tempo.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down.
But very much military members. Very much military members.
As he got rid of the ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way.
Do, 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 do,
First half, we just haven't seen it pass
do.
again. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some.
Oh, I had that, damn it.
halftime.
2 weeks in a row, Turbin is waiting for a fair catch for running away and getting a flag.
And these running backs
You leave Kamante Turbin alone.
wide receiver playing 7-on-7. His middle school and high school, they're just, you can tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the side.
Tackle him.
Didn't get nervous at all.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And man, what an interesting call. 4th and medium, and the offense says, run. They don't want to pass the football. They run the option. They get it to the pitch man. He catches it, but this defense does a
Do the Marines and Coast Guard have teams? No. Marines are part of the Navy, and Coast Guard is Coast Guard San Diego, right, chat? I know there's a naval base there, but isn't Coast Guard San Diego as well? I don't think Marines are part of the Navy, and I'm pretty sure the Coast Guard isn't large enough. I don't know the Coast Guard. Yeah, Coast Guard's a smaller school, yeah.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to get the corner. How about this?
Yeah, the Marines do technically look down on Naval Academy officers at times too.
In the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, future butter bars.
In Pittsburgh, what a fine performance we've seen. And how
Connecticut, thank you.
analysis of that
I know there's a naval base in San Diego. That's one of the reasons they played all the bowl games out there. But Heinzelin, the whole team's doing well though, PG.
even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package.
PG guy, talk to me.
Defense
You gotta tell me something. Why is this stadium so garbage?
towards a career day.
Why is it not quite a college stadium, but not quite a pro stadium?
In the Steel City.
My uncle's a Marine, never had anything nice to say with the Navy. Yeah, exactly. One more score, and I think we super sim chat.
To start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one.
You shut up, Van, trying to play another game. Someone asked about it. I said it's stupid. It's stupid. Diego Pavia is stupid. That entire program is dumb.
Defense back on the field again. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be. And I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Although they dial up on second and a long way to go.
Come on.
Here comes the option.
Pavia's like 46-year-old, still can't beat Texas. Exactly.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game.
There's a rivalry between Coast Guard and the Merchant Marine Academy and D3, and it's really good. I mean, any kind of service academy rivalry is always going to be good, so.
And just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Lofts one high.
I don't know what the hell that was, but
And trying to put points on the board on third down.
Vandy needs Coach Mills in real life. Vandy needed to beat Texas.
Officials will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the
Like, you're gonna tell me Vandy is 10-2, right? Should have beaten Texas or Alabama. They need Jesus more than Mills.
Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running.
Oh, Eli! Eli! No, Eli, don't die on me!
Covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Defensive coordinator.
Clarkley's a good coach. Clarkley's a good coach.
Batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
They'll go back to work on offense. 22 water. Motion from the back. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Sign adjustments, Marshall, just like penalty stuff. Penalty stuff, I have injuries at 50 and fatigue at 65. Other than that, nah. Is Matt Campbell finally gonna be the PSQ guy? Every time Penn State has a guy that's gonna be their guy, it turns it. Oh, I bit. It turns into not their guy. So we'll see. We'll see.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They want to run this quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to
I didn't crash. I'm still here. Hello, refresh? Did we have like a hiccup? Hold on. Let me get the Twitch inspector out. Did we have the hiccup early tonight? Oh, we've had a couple hiccups. Hold on, let me get the notepad out. I need to copy those. One second, boys. 1 second. One second, boys. I see it. Well, we're good. I wish it'd be good now, but now you see maybe missed a play.
brought down just outside the red zone.
Logan, I did it in the spread option playbook. I essentially the spread option recruiting was essentially the Rice playbook.
They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'll keep an eye on it, boys. I see the drop frames.
Option nowadays, and so many different variants of it. You got to play very disciplined, sound football. You could tell.
They beat LSU, South Carolina, Missouri, and Tennessee.
Gets him, sits him on the ground.
Tennessee is the only team in there that sounds like a good one. I know they did, Andrew. They nerfed the quick outs on some of the bunch playbooks.
And his offensive coordinator is glad he did.
Yeah, the spread option was essentially Rice. It included Central Michigan and Liberty, but it is essentially the Rice recruiting.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Nice play.
It just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
There you go.
They'll ride Davis here.
They nerf anything else notable above anything? It's CB run game and CB quarterbacks.
They move the chains on the ground last.
CB run game is way more noticeable than the CB quarterbacks is.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. Going
Uh-oh. I underthrew it. That's okay. Good throw.
just making a huge play.
They shouldn't have preseason rankings. I think that solves a lot of what they're talking about.
That's got to be embarrassing for the defense. defense. When you let someone that deep downfield,
Yeah, they shouldn't do preseason. They should eliminate preseason rankings.
Running back searching for a hole.
Ooh, nice spin move. Damn.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feels.
I honestly believe that would fix a lot of the issues.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very
Jeez, this is a do-it-yourself halfback direct snap reverse.
kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
I just pitched it to the quarterback?
A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take
Yeah, but
a
Bama
second
being
look at
10,
this.
what do you mean Bama being 10 when they lost to them? They were 10 when they lost to them, and they're 9 now. What do you mean? Do I think the CB running game is better? Yes, I do. The only way the CB running game is not better is if you gap shoot. If you purposely gap shoot, like you're never gonna get a CB run game. Like if you do the gap shoots that are used on like online, then you're not gonna do it. It's good, Terry.
Some
So
early
me.
movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Yeah, I know.
Decision
I
has
know.
been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
They play down G5 schools and live Power 4 schools? I mean, probably. Are they going to punish teams for losing conference championship? No. No, so Alabama, if you guys are wondering, if Alabama gets spanked by 20, they're not getting knocked out of the playoffs. Yeah, if you think they're going to get knocked out of the playoffs because they get spanked by 20, it's not going to happen.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready, and your field goal can be coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
I'm really loving it, Baxter, especially when you have good established teams play it. What happens to Duke if they lose? Nothing. They go to a bowl game. Duke's not getting in if they win.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, this offense will go
Baxter, no.
You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal.
I do believe the CFB kind of saved Bama, yeah, for sure. The CFB put Bama in a spot where they literally can't be removed. They could lose by 90 to Georgia, and I don't think they can remove them. Yeah, if Duke and JMU win, JMU's getting it over Duke, yes.
Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game. And they
Should be punished for losing. You should not be punished for playing an extra game. If you play an extra game, you should be able to do nothing but move up from it. And you earned the opportunity to play an extra game. You're going to tell me that you earned the opportunity to play an extra game, and you're going to get hurt from it? No. No one's going to ever convince me of that. And again, as I said before, if you punish a team for losing in their conference championship by knocking them out of the playoffs, next year, anyone that's anywhere between 8 and 12 is going to decline going to their conference championship. They're just gonna be like, we don't want to play, because they're gonna say, if we don't play, you can't knock us out. So they're not making noise in the playoffs, Chris. I saw them playing it. I watched the Louisville game. They're not making any noise in the playoffs against the top 8 team. The top 8 teams they're in right now, I don't think JMU may stay with them for 2 quarters. They won't stay with them through 3. Yeah, I watched that team play in Louisville. It will not. That's not the title update, Stormy. It's on their Twitter.
points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area.
I understand that Notre Dame is ranked above Miami. Miami's losses are worse than Notre Dame's are. Texas needs to be in. No, they don't.
And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Ah, I tried.
And they wanted it all on an incomplete pass.
I won't say JMU will lose by 4 scores.
Great job by the defense not
Why?
on that play. Like,
Because they have 3 losses. And one of those 3, oh, hold on, wait, I'll tell you what they are.
aggressive and try to throw
We had
the
this
football
conversation
to the
yesterday, so I don't want to get into
field.
too
Certainly
much.
is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined.
But they had every opportunity to get in.
Part of the backfield, it's Davis. He gets it to the 38-yard line.
Oh, you're gonna need me to pull it up again. Yep. They got 3 losses, and one of them is to Florida.
And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take
Tell me why they deserve to be in over anybody else. Yeah, what's the argument for Texas to be in over anyone else that's in right now? I do think Tulane would be better than JMU. Yeah, if Texas doesn't lose to Florida, they're in. If Texas doesn't lose to Florida, they're in the SEC championship, right? Shut up. I really wish they were. They beat a 3 top ranked teams. So what? So what? They beat who? Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, and Oklahoma, right? Okay. Okay. So who do they lose to again?
Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Working that left side now.
It's not about being entitled. He makes a good point. He's allowed to be a fan, guys. Don't hate on him because he's a fan. He's allowed to be a fan. Like, he's allowed to say that. Who did they lose to again?
Gives it on the option. Got it into the red zone.
Yeah.
Dragged down at the 18-yard
The Ohio State game hurt you? The Ohio State game didn't hurt you anywhere near as much as Florida did. That Ohio State loss does not. If I'm gonna be real, if you guys beat Ohio State and still lose to Florida, you're still not in. I'm gonna be real with you. If because they were still up pretty high in the rankings. No, it didn't hurt them anywhere. No, if they beat Ohio State week 1 and still lose to Florida, they're still gonna be out. 100%. Florida was unranked and reeling at the time.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, and they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along.
I don't think they get in over Notre Dame. I don't. Because right now, they're not fighting Notre Dame. You guys got to remember, they're not fighting Notre Dame right now. To get in, they'd be fighting. Well, I guess technically they did save Alabama. Did we drop frames again? Yeah, we're dropping frames. 9 o'clock again. Yeah, the Florida game hurt you worse. The Florida game hurt Texas worse, for sure. I know we're dropping frames, Chad. I know. I'm going to finish this game and then we'll call it. I don't know, Heel. It's got to be something, right?
They get a big win here and start the season on a
Yeah, that Florida loss hurts a lot, baby. And Notre Dame lost early in the season. What Heel just said. Notre Dame lost at the beginning of the season. Notre Dame didn't lose. Didn't lose here. Pretty boy, I saw you said it's just default Heisman, man.
You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left.
They have bad wins too? Who are we talking about?
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack,
Who are we talking about?
I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, Notre Dame's 2 losses, remember, at the beginning of the season. They've run off 10 straight. Like, that counts for something. No, you're fine. Pretty boy. I'm default Heisman. Who do I have winning it all? This is going to sound crazy for where they're at. I feel like Oregon's going to win it all. I feel like Oregon's going to end up winning it all. I feel like they've just got that team this year. Now, what's going to happen is they're going to play some SEC team in the playoffs and dominate, but they're going to play some SEC team in the playoffs and get absolutely, like, swamped. No way his gameplay is this realistic with no slider adjustments. Okay. Here, you want it? You watching the screen, pretty boy? I mean, brother, what do you want me to say? I will tell you that I put penalty sliders in, which we're not playing that game because I messed it up. But I put injuries at 50, fatigue at 65, and penalties. But the penalties don't affect the gameplay. You're still gonna have issues with some things, pretty boy. Like it's too easy to run with the user sometimes. CPU quarterbacks can still be a little too accurate. But other than that, no. People should be more mad at Bama for zero reason, getting bumped to 9 than yeah, there's the drop frames chat. Yep. I hate OSU, but they're good. I agree. Listen, I'm trying to be not chalk here and not say Ohio State, but it is what it is. YouTube, we're out of here for the night. We'll be back here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. We'll probably be playing more college football, even though it's Variety Friday. I think we're still going to play some college football. So, YouTube, I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow.